Hey you, so I've got what I traded my final 100 Swan coins in, and this is it here. It's literally just been delivered not too long now, so I'm going to break into this and we'll get along and see what I've traded them in for. So before I start that, just want to remind everybody once again that you can catch me on other platforms, and those platforms are Steam It, the Silver Forum, and Instagram. So I've left descriptions to all of those in the links, so it'll be fantastic if you go ahead, click the links and come and join me on those other platforms. So I'll break into these. So on my last video I did mention I traded my final 100 ounces, so I'm going to summarize everything I've got at the end of this video and just show what I've got for my 200 ounces of Swans. But I've got these in, so a few people had asked me or mentioned as to why I ended up doing that. I mean, the coin, it is a burning hot coin. I'll be the first one to agree with you there, but it was a situation where, as I've mentioned many a times in the past, I'm an investor first, so I'm gonna be, it's a collector's coin, but I'm looking at it from an investment perspective. And when you're looking at it like that, as many have mentioned before in the past, but we're talking about a coin that I technically purchased for a low price, but has increased, damn near doubled in price. Now, if I'm going to be holding on to them, I'm going to want to sell them at a much more increased price, and that's the game plan. I mean, as with anything, if I tell you, hey, look, here's what I've got for sale, and hold on to it 5 or 10 years, and you sell it for up to $150. That's the game plan. All you have to do is hold on to it. But as we all know, in the biggest play of silver stacking, it was, and it's something I had to take a lot more seriously. When we're talking about milk spots, I've mentioned in the past, I don't cry over milk, spilt milk, and when it comes to the foundation, even low premium, even a lot of the other coins, when it's coming to even BU coins and not proof, I'm more than willing to overlook it, because it's a situation where the mints have taken it upon themselves to not actively do anything. And you could only ask them, are they able to do anything, or is it that much of a problem where they're not even able to do anything? But with that in mind, when you're talking about a high premium coin like the Swan coin now, the Swan coin, it was a couple of things that played on my mind, and it was that it was a burning hot coin. When I traded the first 100, the dealer damn near wanted them in yesterday, because the hype was just absolutely right with these coins, and it was a fantastic trade. I got a little less than what I got for my second 100, but it just goes to show even the dealers are aware of this. Hype does die down, and you could call it me a quick flipper now, but I'm technically not a quick flipper. I analysed the situation with the Swans in that and it was a perfect coin that I had to take absolute advantage of, because it came in by surprise, caught a lot of people off guard. It was a 25k mintage. Some dealers thought they would have the opportunity to purchase and see how strong they was. So with that coin, I believe the opportunities that presented itself was only going to be possible with that coin, and I didn't want to pass it up. And the main thing is, I don't know, 4 years from now, I've got the coins. Imagine I have 200 of them. A couple can spot, hey, the increase on the others can outweigh that, but they do. And the biggest thing now, as I've noticed with a lot of the mints, is they can lose their burn, they can lose their hype. And the last thing you want to do is be kicking yourself when, for instance, you could have sold on the coins for $80 or $100, and now, because, I don't know, the 4th, 5th and the 7th, well, that's definitely not the case. But it's more and more things that made this first, as a lot of people have mentioned, they would have at least kept a roll. I saw it as I should sell all of them and fully capitalize, and that's what I did. So it was once again the dreaded, if they milk spot, straight away that's the profits gone on that coin, and it technically went into a proof coin range just from the price it's going for. And if they're not burning hot, through all the coins I've got, the Swans was the first coin I actually picked up at issue price that I was able to take absolute advantage of. I still have the Dragon Phoenix Era coins, and I'll be doing a little something on those at a later video. But these are the two coins where, if I choose to capitalize, I can fully capitalize, and if I choose to sit on them, I would rather sit on the Dragon Phoenix Eras than the Swans. So I'm going to break straight into this. So what I eventually ended up doing, as you can see from what I've done here, is I went for a bit of a cheeky move with the dealer and hoping it would have paid off, and it did. So we'll get straight into this. I know, and here's where knowledge played a massive role as well. I do know that the dealer the Swan coins on the dealer's website. All websites have a leave your email address and you can get these coins back in. We'll contact you. Let's get this offsite. So me knowing that the Swan coin was the most recommended coin with that dealer, took advantage of that, just feeling this in the background, and used it to put myself in a better position. So here's the first of what I traded. Now I also know that the dealer had a load of these and he got them in at a fantastic price. So once again, I wanted to take advantage. It was me just really trying my luck and it paid off. So I think this trade was a fantastic trade. So if we're looking at this, the first coin is a 2-ounce Lunar Tiger. Now the dealer has this advertised at 5% above spot. I believe the dealer got in at least 500 of these coins at a very good price when gold was low. So he has the luxury of being able to flex a little bit more. And I saw this, it was this coin I initially really loved, and the price in Europe right now is absolutely fantastic. So I'll get this open. I did see a little bit of a scuff, but on these, it's just, I'm viewing this as basically my gold foundation. I'll talk on what I intend to do with this at a later date. This is my first 2-ounce lunar coin. So you can see over here, I can see a little something, but I think the price was fantastic. I mean, I believe, what's this, to 2010, and getting this at just 5% above current spot at the time of purchase was a no-brainer for me. I really did try my luck, and I'll tell you, I was initially going to aim, well, let me show you the second one first and we'll just take it from there. But this is a stunning piece. So currently, as we can see here, it's one 2-ounce gold piece that was traded in with some of the swans. We'll get into the next item I got, and that is the dragon. So I was able to trade the final 100 Swan coins for 4 ounces of gold. So this is everything here. Now to me, that was an absolute no-brainer. And as I mentioned, a bit of knowledge on both ends, knowing that the Swans were the #1 required or requested coin from that dealer's wish list, and knowing that the dealer had a bulk of these coins, these 2-ounce lunar coins, going for a fantastic price as they was able to purchase in bulk, I went ahead and threw my play at him and it worked. So I'm very, very happy with this trade. So I was able to essentially turn 100 ounces of silver into 4 ounces of gold. Now that's an absolute no-brainer for me. It was the only thing that was currently available. There would have been, I don't know, new Roach coins out, silver. I would have tried and traded against those as I did with my other 100. But this trade here was absolutely fantastic. Now this piece here is absolutely epic. It's the dragon that everybody knows. Stunning piece, but of the two, I must say I do prefer the tiger, but I can definitely see the appeal to this coin here. So this one seems to be Mark III, but I wouldn't be getting these rated at any time. These are just going to purely be based on as my gold foundation. Both of these came, I believe it was 5% above spot, so we're looking at those there. I was able to trade in my 100 Swan coins for 4 ounces of gold. So we look at those. Absolute fantastic trade, in my opinion. It'd be fantastic to know what you guys think of that trade. Would you have done it? I mean, looking at this, as I was mentioning, I was able to turn 100 ounces of silver into 4 ounces of gold. So you can do the math any way you want to, really. I showed how much I was able to get for the Swan coins. The dealer had these up at technically the best price I've ever seen from any dealer, and only because they purchased them in bulk. So being able to sell this, knowing that it's a lunar coin, that's a collector's coin, you could say, you can sell it for a premium come sell time, and I'll look to do that should that chance pop up. And even if I'm able to convert these into, I don't know, give or take 5 Queen's Beast gold coins, it'll definitely be something I may look into to go on and maximize. So to summarize the entire deal that's happened with these, I have 100 anniversary Britannias, 200 anniversary Britannias, and this is what was traded out for my first, I'm going to get a little wobbly here. So the first 100 Swan coins was traded out for these anniversary Britannias. So I turned 100 ounces into 200 foundation ounces, and then for the second 100 I was able to turn 100 ounces into 4 ounces of gold. So I've turned 200 ounces of silver into 200 ounces of silver and 4 ounces of gold. And it's moves like this, power moves upwards, moving forward, that I really can't turn down because I'm in love with the coin. As I've mentioned many times, I'm an investor first, so, and this is exactly what I would have thought any investor would have done first. I'm not emotionally attached to any of the coins. So if these can get traded upwards to move forward, I'll definitely do that. So as I've mentioned, with these, the foundation coins, I'll be keeping these for the long term. Keep them in the best conditions I can keep them in, take all preventative measures should they spot. And hey, these are technically foundation coins to me. With these, I'm going to be using these like bank. So if anything comes along, I'll look to sell these out. These were purchased on a low. Currently releasing this, we just had a bit of a spike through the whole Kim Trump war palaver going on. So I'm real happy with these. It'd be fantastic to know if you would have actually traded these, or are you currently in thoughts of trading anything else, and what you think of this actual trade while I struggle to get these capsules back on. So it'd be fantastic to leave your thoughts in the comments of what you actually think of this trade. Good or bad, it'd be great to know. It'd be fantastic. You guys go ahead and follow me on those other platforms. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys on the rebound. Raw.